Hey guys, welcome back to another box break for old Marvel trading cards. This time I'm doing Wolverine from Then Till Now set 2 from Comic Images. This is a regular hobby box as far as I know. There's 48 packs in this box with 10 cards per pack, and it's a very small set with only 90 base cards, and the only chase cards you can find are 6 Prism cards. Usually the odds for these Prism cards are 1 in 16 packs, so I should find 3 of them, but obviously it's not guaranteed that you find so many of them, or at all. And it's a very basic set with very cheap images compared to other sets that came out around the time, and this set is from '92. So I'm hoping to complete the base set with this box. To be honest, I'm expecting to complete the base set, maybe more than once. So let's see how the cards look. Oh, and right off the bat, in the first pack we have a Prism card. Sadly, these seem to have deteriorated with time. The Prism stock seems a bit speckled, but whatever. And so here we have some Wolverine images, mostly from the ongoing, but probably also some stuff from the X-Men books. I think this is from X-Men, from the early Jim Lee run. This seems to be a Mike Mignola X-Men image. Barry Windsor Smith, Weapon X image. Beast throwing Wolverine. Shinobi Shaw, Gambit vs. Wolverine. And I'll try to go to the 48 packs as quickly as I can. I'm planning to open all packs and see how many sets I can complete. Here we have Wolverine vs. Punisher, Cyber, Maverick and Wolverine, and here you can see the quality of the images is very sometimes very bad. It changes from time to time. Here we have a classic Wolverine, a checklist, some Sam Keith Wolverine stuff, Alpha Flight, don't know right off the bat who that is, a patch image. And maybe I'll skip at some point of the video, because this is gonna take some time. I'll try to go as quickly as possible through them. Here we have Wolverine and Mariko, Shiva, Krakoa, again Wolverine vs. Gambit, Wolverine with Hulk and Sasquatch from his first appearance, another Wolverine. Here we have Guardian from Alpha Flight. Here's an image with Omega Red, and this, for example, is from the Jim Lee X-Men series, one of the covers. Afterwards I'm gonna do a recap as usually, with hopefully the full base set. Wolverine and Nick Fury, Wolverine and Nightcrawler, Wolverine versus some worm. Another, I think that should be Mariko, but I'm not sure. Wolverine vs. the Brood, seems to be another Mike Mignola cover. This looks like Rob Liefeld, Wolverine vs. Venom. Another Weapon X image, Spiral and Mystique vs. Wolverine. Here we have a nice Jim Lee Sabretooth. And you will quickly see that I'm getting a lot of duplicates at some point. Here we already have the first duplicates. Wolverine and Nick Fury from the Scorpio graphic novel, Cyber again, Lady Deathstrike, and Wolverine vs. Hulk and Sasquatch again. Here we have the giant size X-Men, classic X-Men team. Professor X, Wolverine and Jean Grey with Angel, Shiva again, Phoenix, and some cards look nice, but overall the quality of the images is very mixed up. And here we have Days of Future Past, Wolverine versus Omega Red, and these boxes are rather cheap still, although they're nearly 30 years old and they have a rather matte finish, so you don't have to fear sticky cards. Barry Windsor Smith, Weapon X, classic X-Men cover. Can't remember the name of the Doctor, that's also from Weapon X. Another Weapon X, Wolverine and Nightcrawler again. These seem to be the Reavers. Sabretooth versus Shiva. Another nice Wolverine. The Marauders, Wolverine and Beast, Days of Future Past again. Sam Keith again, Barry Windsor Smith. Here's a Wolverine and Punisher parody. X-Men team, X-Men by Mike Mignola. Classic X-Men cover reimagined with the new team. Wolverine and Captain America versus the Hand. Sam Keith Wolverine again. Professor X, Jubilee, Barry Windsor Smith, Checklist, and another very bad image of Wolverine. And yeah, like I said, these boxes are still easily available for $30 to $40, so if you're interested, go look them up on eBay. Wolverine and the Punisher again, Guardian. And I'm already getting a lot of duplicates. Here we have Wolverine and Cable, that's a card I haven't seen so far. But that's expected with this many cards. Another Weapon X image. Wolverine versus Ghost Rider, Wolverine and Mariko again. Sam Keith, Wolverine versus Venom, Checklist, Cyber, the Reavers, Wolverine and Cap again, Wolverine versus the Brute, another Sam Keith, Wolverine. These Sam Keith images are probably taken from his Marvel Comics Presents stories. Another classic Wolverine, Barry Windsor Smith, Weapon X, Lady Deathstrike, Shiva. Another odd Wolverine image where he's eating a bird. Scorpio Connection again. Another Sam Keith Wolverine. Jubilee again. Wolverine hunting for fish. Patch again. Sabretooth versus Shiva, and Patch and Mr. Fix-It. Cable and Wolverine, Red Guardian. What was the robot called? I can't remember. Classic X-Men, Wolverine versus Sasquatch. Sabretooth versus Shiva, Maverick, Wolverine and Beast, Sam Keith Wolverine, Rob Liefeld, Barry Windsor Smith, Weapon X, and Wolverine versus the Hellfire Club. Oh, and another Prism card. This one looks better. At least the Prism doesn't seem to be as speckled as the previous one. Wolverine versus Shatterstar, Lady Deathstrike, Wolverine versus Hulk and Sasquatch, Krakoa again, Fishing, Sam Keith, Cyber, and another image I haven't seen so far. The Phoenix again, Omega Red, Barry Windsor Smith, Wolverine versus a worm. And here we have the newer Guardian from Alpha Flight. Not newer by now. Not really. Captain America. And another female love interest. Don't know if that's Mariko, but who cares? Wolverine, Patch and Mr. Fix-It. The Reavers, or Marauders, always mix them up. Venom. Marauders defeated, I think. And a nice Barry Windsor Smith, Weapon X image. Wolverine vs. Sasquatch again, Punisher Wolverine parody. And another new one I haven't seen so far. Wolverine vs. Ghost Rider again. And Maverick, Sabretooth and Wolverine. While they were, I think, fighting for the FBI, as far as I can remember. Wolverine vs. Hellfire Club again, Jubilee. Wolverine and Jean Grey kissing. And these don't seem to be as terribly packed as Comic Images trading cards usually are, because with other sets from them I've seen a lot of doubles even in the packs, which is always something that's very annoying, I think. Although it doesn't factor in when you break a complete box. And from the looks of it, I already have seen most of the cards. Mostly duplicates now. Maybe I'll skip the video ahead at some point. Oh, Psylocke, haven't seen that one. So I'm still finding some cards I didn't have before. X-Men again. Oh, and Wolverine vs. Cameron Hodge, also an image I haven't seen yet. Oh, and that's also a new image I haven't seen. I think that's also from the storyline where he fought the Hellfire Club from X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. Barry Windsor Smith, Weapon X again. Patch and Mr. Fix-It, Guardian, or Female Guardian, however you want to call her. Cable. And that's also an image I haven't seen yet. So there's still cards that are missing coming out of the packs. Hellfire Club again. Phoenix eating a bird. And the Marauders, I think. Like I said, I always get them mixed up. Days of Future Past again, so let me put these to the side before I bump them over. Shinobi Shaw again, Patch. I think his name was Dr. Cornelius, although I might be wrong. Versus Ghost Rider again. Silver Fox. That was the name that didn't come to my mind. And maybe, so this is what the cards look from the back. This is card number 1. Maybe should have shown that earlier. Oh. Just killed that card, I think. Weapon X. Jubilee, Hellfire Club, Sabretooth again. So let me put these to the side quickly. So at this point I think I should have seen or found all the cards. Still looking for one Prism card though. At least one. Maybe we even get lucky, or I get lucky and there might be a fourth one, although that never has happened to me so far when I broke these Comic Images boxes. But obviously there can be mispacks. So here we have a Sam Keith, the third Prism card. So that's usually what they guarantee, or they don't guarantee anything, but so we'll see if we can find a fourth one, which would be awesome. And I didn't get no duplicates on the Prism cards, which is also very nice, because that would be annoying. So here's what I got out of the box. I did manage to get 3 full base sets, which is very nice. Overall, it's another rather underwhelming set by Comic Images, especially if you compare this to the Marvel Universe sets of the same time. And what I don't like about the set is the overall design of the front of the cards. As you can see, there's not much done. They only reproduced some images from comic books and comic panels. So there's some covers here. For example, here we have a Marvel Comics Presents cover, some interior art from Marvel Comics Presents, like this Sam Keith. And what I don't like about the set is the inconsistency of some of the images. Some look quite nice, like this Shiva with very nice line art, and then we have this Barry Windsor Smith Wolverine Weapon X image, which is rather badly reproduced. But overall we have some interesting artists here. A lot of Barry Windsor Smith from the Weapon X stuff, some Sam Keith stuff, which is also from Marvel Comics Presents, even a Rob Liefeld, and some Mike Mignola, like this X-Men image, and most of the images are taken from Weapon X, some other Marvel Comics Presents stuff, a little bit of the early ongoing Wolverine series and some of the Jim Lee X-Men era, but also a few throwbacks to older storylines, like these two images from the Hellfire Club saga. And here's one of my favorite cards, which is from Mike Mignola with this nice Brood Queen in the background. And I would still recommend this set if you're a fan of Wolverine or Marvel trading cards in general, because the boxes of this set go for roughly $30, which is very cheap, and you have a very high chance of completing the set. Like I said, I completed it even 3 times within one box, which is very nice. And here we have some Jim Lee X-Men stuff, Wolverine vs. Omega Red, a nice Sabertooth. And that's the base set, and then we come to the 3 Prism chase cards which I found. And I really like those. The artwork on these is okay. The only thing that's a bit annoying is the fact that the Prism stock seems to deteriorate with time. I don't know if it has oxidized or not. At least on the first card I pulled, it's very speckled in the background. The other 2 cards look a little bit better. And yeah, that's it for this set. I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe till next time, and I'll be back. Bye bye.